What is up, everybody? Welcome to the night shift. So, just like last night, we're back at it again. I'd like to get a couple more thousand hits on this thing today. It just puts me up ahead. It means if I can get like another 2,000 hits, I can almost take a day off one of these days. So we'll start with this mace, because that's what we had in the thumbnail. I'm not trying to like really wreck it with this mace, because of course this is just a rubber dummy and this is a flanged mace. It's not sharp, but the thing is I don't want to bust the dummy up too bad. How's everyone doing today? Tonight? Or today? I guess it could depend where you're at. Alright, that's a good little warm-up. So that was, let me get our chart out here. That was a random set of 37. We got a chart here keeping track of all this stuff. Basically, what it is, it's day 9. Actually, it's now night number 9. Oops, I don't know why it won't just save this as a default. We don't want to mirror the video. There we go. Night number 9. Thanks for the reacts. What's up, everybody? Let me even see who's here. What's up, Cliff? What's up, Eddie? Robert? Christopher, what's up? Oh, man. Everybody in the house tonight. So, that was, what I say, was that 37? I think it was 37. So, this is the total up till yesterday. This is what we're doing right now. This is the total I did earlier today. This is our second live stream today. Thanks for the reacts there, everybody. So this is going to be, I write the random numbers over here. So it's like a set of 37. What I'm aiming for, I do like to keep, it's easier for me to keep track of it in sets of 100. Sometimes I'll do sets of 120, 150, stuff like that. But at least for right now, we're going to start off the category with 100. I got to put some gloves on because look at what's been happening. Look at, I got this callus now, right there. This was a blister, 2 blisters on the thumbs. Yeah, I guess that'll happen though. Whenever you're swinging a sword, we're at over 25,000, which is crazy. Now, where'd I put the gloves? Here they are. Hope the lighting's okay. Seems like it's really bright when I get real close real fast. What's up, Francisco? What's up there, Jeff Poison? Or is it Polson? Sorry, my bad. I have bad eyesight. You know, I fight without glasses. What's up, Chris? What's up, Darren? And Carl? Got this thing nice and oiled up. It was looking a little rusty up till yesterday. These aren't sharp. As you can see, it's got like a 2mm blunt edge. And we fight with these things. Generally, I'm fighting people in armor. This is like my side project where I decided that I posted online actually like that I'd fight someone like a sword fight for an hour just to see what it was like, but nobody took me up on it. And I got these longer I got this longer thing on, so I can't really kick right now because I can't get my leg up to kick. Actually, let me readjust this a little bit. Too bad I can't zoom out a little bit farther. How's everybody doing tonight? I guess I'm on the camera. Maybe I'll move that back a little bit. Taking me a little bit to get going tonight. I actually haven't had any caffeine today. I just realized that. So I did bring a Mountain Dew. We got a lot of water to drink. So that's like 100. Let's just do like 120. Boom. All right. So we'll have another category. Categories of 100. Categories of 120. And just so everybody knows, here in a little bit, I do need to text my daughter goodnight, so we'll have to deal with that screen. If you just tuned in, oh, thanks for his reacts. What's up, Moss? Yes, sir, we're back at it. This is going to be a long one tonight. All right. We're at 137. Haha. Thanks for those likes there. No, my. This could be a long one. We could stream till midnight. It's almost 10 p.m. So this could be like a 2-hour broadcast. I want to rack these numbers up because if I can get, while I'm doing these double shifts, like, which actually this might happen tomorrow. Thanks for those reacts. Thanks for the likes, Moss. Everybody, there's people that are tuned in. Check out Moss. Capital M, capital O, capital SS. Has awesome content. Like, no joke. So here's the thing. Michael, well, Michael, we owe you a good set for that. Let's just skip talking for a second, and we'll do a good set for that donation. Much appreciated. Whoa. Let's go then. Where's my sword? I can't see with this big spotlight. There it is. This is the sword we want. We're gonna do a speed set. Let's do this for that donation and all those reacts. So let's do a speed set of 200. Wow, am I crazy for that? I don't know. This thing makes me look like a judge's hair or something, you know, the colonial days. Let's get that back here. All right, here we go. A little compact set. And it rained. So the thing with the rain is that now, like, I'm slipping around a little bit because these are flat medieval shoes. Oh, see, I said I can't kick. Dang it. My like, medieval skirt thing kind of kept me from kicking. That's all right. I'm going to say that's 50. It's about 50. Was that 100? It might have been. Keeping it up for that donation. Oh. I believe that was 200. Thanks for all those reacts. I gotta remember around the end of that to breathe. Thanks for that donation. That was my reward for it. Set 200. I don't know if I could keep doing those though. That was a tough set. That was kind of funny. I went to kick my little skirt thing got stuck. Ha. Thanks, Moss, for all those likes, too, by the way. So, man, and I tell you what, until I started live streaming, I was always like, I don't know about putting my financial info on TikTok, you know. Huge mosquito there. And, well, now, I got a little bit of funds in there, I have to give them my info, which means I'm gonna actually pay back in a gold medal. Jesus, I might have to do another crazy set or something here. We're gonna. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy some of these coins so I can donate to people too. So far, I've watched Lord Bow Warlord, Lord Salmon, and Scooby. Moss, do you stream right? Oh, jeez. All right, we're gonna have to do a gold medal around here. What's up, everybody? Thanks for those donations. And like I posted, the donations are going towards another dummy. So at the end, the very last stream, we're gonna fight the dummy with sharp swords. I have like 3 different sharp swords. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's just grab a drink of water. Let me plug in this phone, actually, too, because we're already down to 60%. 1 second. Michael is putting me to work tonight. All right, let me just plug this in. Last thing we want to do is what happened last night, right? So last night on here, freaking, my phone died. And that ended the stream. All right, it's charging. All right, we're doing a couple supersets here for these donations. All right, one's gonna be, let's do 100 helicopters, followed with saber and round shield, followed by helicopters. We'll see how that goes. This is gonna be a workout, everybody. It's just flying by too quick. What's up, D? What's up, Nonfiction? What's up, Moss? Oh, man. Moss, too. It says, Gabriel. What's up, Gabriel? All right. There's a fly or something out here at this time of night. Let's go. All right. This will be the first part of the donation set is going to be, we'll do some of these. Let's get in 100. And these are Boo Hurt Zork House. It's, you know, generally you're going like you're stepping aside, but in armor, it's about quantity, right? Not exactly quality. So, without further ado, let's go. Whoa. 60, I think. 80. 'That should be 100. My triceps after that are killing me. And I said saber and round shield. Woo! It's harder for me to breathe with those. All right. I like to cover the face a little bit. The other thing, I like to be able to practice how, so you have to move my shield out of the way and stuff. Someone, whoops, or else things like that happen. Somebody flying down the road, 25 miles an hour, people usually drive 40. We'll just say that was 30. I believe it was more, but. Switch hands, superset for the donation train there. Plus, you never know, you might have to fight with the opposite hand. Oops, practicing on edge. Whoops. I think that might be like 40. Not really sure. With the left hand, my left hand is dead, so that should be, I don't know, I'm guessing it's 90. I might be a little off. That's the thing. I got all excited and I can't count. So just because of that, we'll throw in a couple of extras here. And that's back to the helicopters. All right. I believe that had to have been 100. Here, even better. Helicopters and mace. Now I don't want to forget chat. Johnny Rock, thank you for the likes. Oh my God, we're over 2,000. I will scroll up and see who else I missed. Don't worry. What's up there? Oh yeah, I will. I can do a set of 500. I did a set of 500 earlier today. So here we go. This is going to be helicopters to mace. We'll pretend that they grabbed my sword and threw it on the ground. Thought they were clever. We're going to do walking helicopters. Throw that extra left in there to throw them off. So it's not just always right, left, right, left. Oh no, oh no, they grabbed my sword. And they threw it on the ground. This is like ripping the robe. I think it's a total of 75. $98, $99, $100. I often jump in duels, just so everybody knows. Me jumping around isn't just to be funny. This is actually getting hot, wearing that bandana thing. Alright. Water. Here's the break. Don't worry, we're going to stay hydrated. I did a set of 500 earlier today. Woo! At this point, I actually... Alright, so this is just me kind of relaxed. Like, I'm actually at the point now, doing this so often, it's almost like, I don't know, you know? In armor, different story. But in clothes, like, I just did like 300. I'm actually not really winded. The helicopters get me winded, though, because I can breathe with the strikes when I'm doing helicopters. We're at 657. If you just tuned in, a tiny times 9. Man, all right, you're gonna keep the stream rolling. We are gonna do that quick little breather, and we'll get at it. I didn't bring a whole lot of things out here with me tonight. Just making sure this is getting all like humidified. Condensation, that's what I'm looking for. But I do jump in duels. I jump in buckler duels. I jump in longsword duels. Longsword duels, I usually jump just to add some fun to my like if I'm swinging straight down sometimes, I will jump and come straight down. For buckler, what I really like doing, let me show you this, because this is one of my strategies right here. When you're fighting buckler, if you're fighting somebody that's kind of just planted in place, right? Like, anyone out there ever do fakes? Like, yo, just see what they're gonna do, or a little stomp and see what they do. So for people that kind of freeze up, the best thing about a jump, you start from a little bit outside of range, and you jump up, right? So if they go like this, then you know all down here is wide open. If they're like this, you go like right for the head, right? Because they just look at you like, because no one jumps at them. So whatever they're, if you find the opening, I look for the head. If they got something in the way, as soon as I land, I right to the midsection or something. It's a great way to get a point. I do have a falchion, but it's for melee, and it's really heavy. Oh, it is hot there. Look at how bad we're sweating. Who wrote that? What's up there? Oh yeah, Mr. Cooler. It is burning up here. Thank you, Cleo. Cleo, jeez, everything's fine. Bye so quick. Don't want to miss you, Cleo. Awesome new photos, by the way, Cleo. Appreciate the tuning in. This is what I do now. Now that I'm trying to do a million freaking hits. All right, we're gonna earn these tiny dinos. Yeah, you got some good pictures, that's for sure. All right, 9 tiny dinos. So you have to forgive me because I don't know what things are worth. I just noticed a donation, so we're gonna do. Let's see. See, I'm kind of like thinking, what can I do that's really cool? What we'll do, here's what we'll do. I don't know. We're just gonna do a speed set. Thanks for this react. We're gonna do a speed set and a dance. A speed set and a dance. Brand Scott, what's up? No. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Hold on, so that I remember what you suggested there. Hold on. For the King Tidings on Audible, I'm taking a screenshot, so I don't forget. I will check it out. Yeah, I will. And Moss, thank you again. Once we hit the 2-week mark, I will start doing some. I will start doing some guest things. We're gonna have some duo streams. All right, here's what we'll do: 9 tiny dinos. We're gonna do 9 quick sets of like 50 with dances in between. That way we get 50. That's still a lot. 20, because like we just did a set of 100. We'll see how it goes. 20 strikes and then a dance. I'll try and think of a new dance each time. I'm a competitive. I used to be a competitive ballroom dancer. I should be able to think of some dances. All right, here we go. So just think, 20 times 9 is going to be like, what's that? 180. That's low. We'll do 30. All right, that's it. 30. That's 30. All right, here's the first one. This is it. Who knows this one? Wait, how's it go? All right, this is an easy one. Loosen up the hips. Actually, this is a good idea, right? Oh, I'm going the wrong way in the camera. All right, next set of 30. What is that even called? The floss, right? All right, here we go. All right, next one. Running Man. We did that one last night. All right, we're getting some cardio in here. All right, set 3. Pull up my old dress so I can kick. All right, here we go. Moonwalk, everybody. You think we can moonwalk? Let's try it. We're moonwalking uphill though. All right, here we go. All right, moonwalk. Now back. Go back up. And back. Whoops. Let's redo that. Let's redo that one. Where's the friendship song when you need it? I keep getting hung up on that little dip. All right, so this is set 4, right? 4. Cleo, if you're there, I hope you enjoy the dancing. All right, so this one's going to be, I don't even know what this is. Let's go a little wider. Slipping around a little bit. Don't want to fall and get hurt. All right, that was set 4, right? Set 5. We'll do a waltz next. All right, here we go. These are for the dinos and that gold badge. I think you donated something else. We'll do a separate one after the little breather after this. So this is set 5, I think, right? All right, I said we'd do a waltz. Here's a waltz. You grab your partner, you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You can this way, and 1, 2, 3. Used to have a crazy waltz routine back in the day. A little bit of water in between here. If you just tuned in, we're in the middle of doing the dances. I'm gonna scroll through chat. Scooby, what's up? I'm gonna scroll through chat, don't worry. What's up, Scooby? If you like gaming and a cool dude, follow Scooby. I bet you one day we do a duo here where he plays something and I do this or something. I don't know, you know? I think that'd be cool. All right. Set 6 coming up. We're doing 30 hits in the dance. I am absolutely certain this is set 6. All right, let's go. All right, now we gotta do a jive. A jive, everybody. All right, here we go. 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, up, ba, 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 up, ba. All right, turn a little bit. We'll do some kicks. With a jive, you kick straight down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Try and keep your upper body in place. All right, set 7. I'm running out of dances, everybody. Well, that's fine. We'll think of a new one. We'll make up our own dance next. Ready? These are some muscle memory ones. So remember, guard the head. Can everyone out there hear this? That was the sound of a good hit. This is a good hit. This is the sound of a flat hit. All right, let's see. We're gonna make up a dance here. What's up, everybody? Just tuning in. Is this a dance? All right. This is set 8. Look how bad I'm sweating. Wow, I tell you what, this humidity better clear up before Pensick. Anyone out there know what Pensick is? Anyone out there going to Pensick? We'll just say that was 8 because I lost track. losing track of the... I bet you that was 30. Alright. I said that was set 8, right, everybody? The dance. The robot. Alright. Oh, I gotta be on the camera. Alright. So I think that's set 8. I think this is set 9. The next dance will be a... I would break dance if the ground's wet. I used to break dance growing up. We're gonna get to chat. Don't worry. This is the crazy extended set. Alright. Let's just get the set of Earth and then we'll think of the dance. That was at least 30. Alright, here's the dance. It's going to be a pole dance. Ba, da da ba, do do do, ba ba. It's the MMA pole dance. Yeah. Oh. Haha. Wow. Werewolf, if you just wondered what the heck is going on, I did some dances for some donations. Haha. Ooh. A pole dance is a good dance for donations, technically, right? Alright, I'm gonna scroll through chat. What's up? What's up? Other warrior? What's up? All you legendary people up here today. Eric, Little Bull, what's up? I'm scrolling through chat. Make sure I don't miss anything. Then we're gonna write down all these sets we just did. The dinosaurs, I still need a gold medal round. That's gonna be a speed round. Moss, yes. You got good edits. I sometimes want to do something. I have so many like medieval outfits to do some scenes or whatever you call it, like you do. Oh, yeah, yeah. Da, da, It's like a. This thing has a little bit of water in it. Like it's not totally full. I don't even know what they do. I'm not a good dancer on a pole. We're a pell dance. One of this is not some kind of brag or nothing, but over my life I've dated strippers and I still don't even know what to do because I never go to their work. Well, I take that back. One of my girlfriends, I'm always on the quest for long-term relationships. One of my exes, like 2 years ago, I would go to her work with her because she'd get trash and demand me to drive her down there to yell at other people, at her coworkers. Huge mosquito. I don't kill any bugs except mosquitoes because it's a preemptive strike. Alright, let me see. What are we going to... Let's write this on here. So 6 times 30... No, 9 times 30 is like 270. Put that in the random pile. That was good. I actually got some cardio too. Oh, man. So, yeah, I look at it like this. I mean, it's a job. They usually make more than I do at my job. And I always tell them, go get those dudes money. I don't care. I mean, we're together every day. You know what I mean? When you're in like a committed relationship, who cares? I don't care what job they do, really. Shit, the one... She drove it like some Acura SUV and had a Hummer. I was like, that's crazy. I was driving a 2012 Ford Fusion. Something like that. 2014, I think. But it was lowered and tinted and had bass. But yeah, I mean, a Hummer, whatever. That's what people are paying her for, I guess. All right, let's do. We're gonna get to that gold medal round here in a moment, but first, oh my gosh, and we're holding strong. We got 20 viewers still. All right, I'm doing kind of a chill set here. This is kind of just like a set for being calm and. Nothing crazy. As you can see, I'm soaking wet already. Thanks for those reacts, sir. This is going to be a calm kind of set. Diddy! Thank you for letting me know. All right. What's up, Tony? What's up, user 1629810? What's up, Christopher? Anybody that's just tuned in, look up Timothy Hines on YouTube, and you'll see the best footage of this sport. I think he has. Do you think he has the best footage ever? Here's what I do, right? We'll count those. We're at 4. So I usually live stream to here in my YouTube events. You know, they do make great friends. And Sandra, Ryan, everybody go check out Timothy Hines. Jack, what's up? So I usually beat Timothy Hines to the footage. I usually upload it to my YouTube, but I always tell people, and I always see him out there, and I'm always telling people, give it like a month, and then go check out this dude Timothy Hines' channel. We'll have the best video footage of this. I was like, if you just want to see the results and some clips and some poor resolution, like watch my live stream, and then this is the dude to watch for the upload. He recorded King of the Keg, and I haven't seen the footage yet. All the 2 events I wish that I had footage of was King of the Keg, and no, he was at Cincinnati Siege and King of the Keg, because I got medals there in duels. All right, chill set. Anyone out there ever dual wield in a fight? Does this count 2 at the same time? 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, why not? So we're at like 12. We're like 20. Ooh, I gotta watch. Dummy's got another wound here. If you see stuff flying up, it's stuff from outside of the dummy. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. 52, 54, 6, 7. A2, A4, A6. We're just we're just flying through this now. 88, 90, 2, 4, 6, 8, 99, 101. I don't know. That's some goofy set. That is a rest. I gotta burn off this gold medal that I earned here too. So that's going to be next. We'll just do a longsword round. I'll do like an extended longsword set, and we'll try and do some stabs with it. That's the bonus footage. Stabs aren't part of the sport that we're training for here, but as I used to fight HEMA, I feel like I've lost so much from that. I'm looking for my water bottle and the Mountain Dew, because the Mountain Dew's going to give me some energy. I'm wide awake. I just need some sugar or something so I don't like totally like deplete my body. I took some vitamins before we started. I'm sweating so much. Like I said, the only thing that's going to stop me from this million hits is a health problem. I'm trying to make sure my electrolytes are good. Trying to make sure I don't have any injuries. I stretch. Anybody here that wants to see me do my stretches at the end, let me know, and I'll keep streaming. Anna Lawler. Oh gosh. Everybody, I said I was going to text my daughter good night. How many of you are going to leave if I just flip on 2 different screens real quick? I'll give you a warning. After this set here, we're going to do this gold medal set. And then I have to do a text message. And it's going to be a blank screen for like 20-25 seconds. Just so you all know. Fair warning. Because I always announce it. And I do it. And I come back and half everybody leaves. Which I get. I do that too. But, alright, that's a nice cold water right there. Yeah, well, yep, just after the set. Because at 10:30, she's still up. I mean, I'm definitely going to. It's just like I'm giving everyone a warning. It's cool. I mean, I don't coerce people to stay here. I'm just saying, it's going to be a blank screen here for a minute. Let's get this cool superset out of the way. Actually, I don't even know if I'm on... Alright, we're going to do, here. to start off this super longsword gold medal round, I'm going to start off with 20 stabs. Like I said, I don't do the stabbing sport anymore. That's HEMA. But there are things from HEMA I use. Actually, if you've ever fought me in longsword or watched me, I usually come out like this. This is my usual guard. Left foot forward. Yeah, so this is how I come out. This foot here is actually kind of like pretty mobile. If someone swung low, but I usually wait, and I will wait for 10-15 seconds. The longer we're not doing anything, the less energy I'm spending, because we're fighting. Why fight for 60 seconds when you can fight for 45? You know? And I wait as long as they're coming in like this, and then as soon as they swing, I do one of these, and I hit their sword. I usually try and come around, and that's my opening, almost always. Everybody that gave me the likes, thank you for liking me spoiling my strategy. So now everybody knows I attack the weapon. I try and beat their sword out of the way and get a first hit. So that's my opener. And that's something from HEMA. That's something that translates in Boohurt. Everybody in Boohurt does this. You know, there's a lot more to it than that. If someone's standing like that, if you can't get past someone's defense or stand there, unless it's someone like super good, whack that sword out of the way, and as long as you're still on top, you want to hit them with this part of your sword, the heavier part, right? You want to hit them on the top part if you can. Try not to slide off it. Wide open. You know? Attack their sword. Come around this way. Attack their sword. And then block. There. Alright. So we're going to do 20 stabs. And then that's going to start off the gold medal round. And then those are going to count as hits. Then we're going to do like a set of 200. Probably like a more chill set of 200. But we're going to get 200. I knew it was you. Oh my. Peaches. Plague Baby, what's up? I was looking. I was going to say hi. I knew it was you. Welcome to the show. Oh, see? Alright, let's get this set done. That's probably the text message I got to answer. I don't know if you could hear that at home. Alright. That means she's getting ready for bed. So, I legit have 10 minutes to get back. But let's do the set. I can't do it from this far away from that. I legit have 10 minutes to get back. But let's do the set. I can't do it from this far away from that close. Miss. Wow. Horrible. Alright. Let's come from this side. So that's 3. There we go. 4. Oh, that was in the throat. 5. 6. Whoop. 7. That wasn't really a miss. 8. Nice. Twist it. Retreat. Haha. That was like 8, I think. I don't know. 9. I'm getting right where I'm aiming. 10. That missed. 11. Whoop. Yeah. 12. 13. 14. Miss. But that was an eyebrow cut. Was that 14? 15? 16? 17? Throat. 18? Kind of slid off. 19? And 20. Whatever, it slid off. Alright, superset, and I'm going to do that text message. The Sting of Steel. Haha. Yeah, I used to fight HEMA back in the day, like... Oh, right. Yeah, I was saying, probably before you got here, like... I don't want to lose my skills. What I'm probably going to do... I'm almost 47 years old. 5-10 years from now, when I can't do the armor, I'll probably get back into HEMA, so I don't want to totally lose my accuracy for stabs. So yeah, like I was saying before, it's not something we do in this sport, but I wanted to just do like 20 stabs. That was my part of my reward for paying off the donation I got. The gold medal round coming up. We're gonna do like 200 hits or something like that. Just kind of chill though. But the point is we're doing 200. Does anyone ever watch my feet when I do that? I actually do a samba step usually when I do double taps. I don't have like a medieval form, I have a barroom dance form. That's probably like 60 right there. Does anyone know that, recognize that? That's the giant from Dark Souls 2. That's my text message alert. Next 120. Advance 180, almost there. Oh man, that's another donation set. Woo! We're gonna mark that on the board. That's another 200. We're kind of flying through this. Ooh man, I better get back to that text. All right, everybody. So you can hear the text messages going off. Oh, you know what else that is? That was the hamster alarm. Oh man, is that too loud? If someone give me some feedback on that sound. So right now, after today, the average is going to be 3,000, a little over 3,000 by the time we're done tonight, if all goes well. I used to do every 4th day, like in armor, I would do, anyone want to go see if the hamster's up? That's who's setting off the alarm. That wasn't the text message alarm, that's the hamster alarm. I would say, every 4th to 5th day I was doing 4,000, 4,800 in a single session so I could duel. I never want to have my arms run out of stamina. So everybody, I'll tell you why. Alright, I'm doing that thing I said. I'm answering the text message. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go see the hamster. I'm going to text my daughter. Everybody who wants to stick around, please do. I'm not coercing anyone to stay, but I need to send one text message. Oh, geez, I almost tripped over my shield. So that means the screen's going to go blurry for a second. Alright, here we go. I'm sending a text, everybody who just tuned in. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are back, and wow, almost nobody left. Really nobody. Oh, one person just left. All right, the hamster alarm is this. We're gonna fill up a water bottle. This is like a halftime show. We're gonna refill this water bottle. We're gonna go see if Jimmy's awake. So we have rescue hamsters. Only one at a time, really, because they're, you know, sometimes they'll kill each other if you have more than one. Let's see if Jimmy's awake. Jimmy hates us. He doesn't like he doesn't like hate us, but he doesn't like people. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. So there's a camera in here. Good, my feet aren't too muddy. We're good. They're actually not muddy, or I won't be walking on this carpet. So if Jimmy's up, Jimmy, I'm gonna turn this light on. He must have went back under. So here's, see, now that's me setting the alarm off. See if I can flip this real quick. Maybe I shouldn't try. All right. So, looks like he's digging around in the food a little bit. He runs on this wheel, like no joke. This is my armor stand, everybody. My armor's not on it because I'm fixing some things. I have a video on YouTube on how to make an armor stand just like this. If anybody's interested, check it out. There's my competition, my original saber. But yeah, so Jimmy's a rescue hamster, and what we do is, what's up, Dennis? See, more people like the hamster than the sword stuff. More people are tuning in for the hamster stuff. This is a huge freaking cage, and we rescue hamsters like one at a time. Jimmy's like at least a year old, so I don't know how long he'll be around. See the camera up there? That's what's setting off the alarm. We'll come back. If he sets the alarm off, we'll check out Jimmy. He's like a big orange hamster. So we rescue them because we figure it's better. Let me make sure I shut that lid. Double check. Yeah. It's better to get a hamster from a rescue than a pet store, like in our opinion. It doesn't matter where you get one. I mean, you're still getting a hamster. You know what I mean? But so we do rescue hamsters. It's funny because the Humane Society is... Yeah, I agree with Jimmy on the people thing. What's up, Brian? Thank you for earning the gifter badge today. And you too, Plague Baby, for... I see you got the... I don't even really know what that means. It just means you liked the video, right? Today? Make sure you didn't miss anything. The 4 squares, I do. As in, you're talking about 4 squares, like the HEMA, like the master cuts? I do. The thing is, I don't use too many Unterhaus. I do. As in, you're talking about 4 squares, like the HEMA, like the master cuts? I do. The thing is, I don't use too many Unterhaus and Buhurt because we got another one to drink first. You talking about the master cuts? Like, I don't really do Unterhaus, because I think it just leaves you wide open. Because, so some hamsters, the lifespan, Sandman, if you're still there, it depends. The little tiny ones, sometimes, we had one that lasted 3 years. Thanks for the likes there. Yeah, rescues, yeah. I felt really bad. Oh, yes, okay. Plague Baby, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes, everybody out there. The smaller ones, we had one live 3 years. An estimated 3 years. Because when we got them, we didn't know how old they were. We just sort of guessed that they were kind of like pretty young. The bigger ones, I don't know. Year and a half, 2 years if you're lucky. Like Jimmy could just have a year. But Jimmy's a lot better here than in that Humane Society thing. They brought him in this little tiny cage like this big. We got one like this big. Yeah, like Plague was saying about agrees with the hamster on the people thing. So Jimmy doesn't like hate us. Like, you can stick your hand there, but if you try and pick him up, like, he's like trying to get away. He doesn't care if you're standing on a 20-story building. He'd rather jump off than be held. So we don't really pick him up too much. We bought a plastic pool that he like runs around. We can watch him do stuff in for a little bit. Sandman, B. Yes, B, I found you today. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, thanks for the follow and me following you back. I'm like certain I did because I recognized your picture there, and I remember checking your stuff out. Love Armored Fighters on TikTok. So we're at, let's see, this is night number 9. Our totals this morning is 24,208. We did 2,207 this morning, and this is the night shift. I'm probably doing the same thing tomorrow. Fight. hit the dummy early in the morning and come back at night, because my daughter's probably going to stay at her mom's again because she's got this camp, which drives me crazy because I have all these days off from work this week and she's not here. Like, I miss when we don't spend time together, but it is what it is. So tonight we're at, let's see, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,127 or something like that. And I figured since she's not here, well, I might as well hit the dummy with a sword. What's up, Bumper? What's up? 69 Rescuer Mary, what's up? Nice, nice. Finishing the kit. Huge accomplishment. And one thing we're lucky with here, when we first started our team, like I'm with Pittsburgh Armored Combat, so it's me, the Bachata Knight. If anyone knows like Chris Sander and Heather Sander, they're like awesome fighters and they're on my team too. And we're like the 3 originals. And a lot of people would show up and want to try it out. So luckily my black and yellow armor fits so many people that we've had people like we'd go to fight melee and we'd just throw in people like their first tournament in like my armor. It was great. And now all together we have like so many sets of armor. So if anyone in the Pittsburgh area wants to fight, come on out. We could put you in a suit of armor and you can try it out. And we don't like, we usually do it so we let them hit us. Oh, did you? Yeah. All right. How about that? It wasn't the blue one. I love the blue one. Was it the blue one? I actually one time when I went to his house to do some like practice, some pro fight practice, and I forgot my brig. I was like, what an idiot! I forgot my brig, and I wore the blue one. Oh, see, I caught it. Now I don't have to actually freeze the stream. That's cool. I actually caught the text message as a pop-up. That's how to do it. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna just hang out. We'll talk for a second in case I get a reply. The beige one. All right, yeah, I know that one too. What's up, E? What's up? I'll just rip the glove off if I get text message back. She was saying goodnight. I said goodnight. She said goodnight. I said see you tomorrow. All right. Let's see. The next set is. Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah, the Sanders are on my team. We're in Pittsburgh area. What's up, Vanning and Magic? Wow, everybody tuned in. All right, we're about to do a set. Everybody's like tuning in. They're like, and they swipe, swipe, don't swipe, because we're doing a set. I have to pick this up so I can get my leg up. Uh-oh. I gotta do the stupid puzzle piece thing. Hang on. I gotta save the stream. That was about 60. It makes you do some puzzle piece. It says inactivity. We were just walking around. Does anyone else here live streaming and get that puzzle piece warning? It happens at about an hour. No, hasn't been an even hour. I don't know what it's about, but it says it's detected inactivity. Like, what's that mean? I'm freaking, like, active as crap. We just went and tried to find a hamster inside my house. Like, that's not inactivity, so I don't know. Whatever, I did the puzzle. I passed. All right, another one in the books. We're keeping good track here. We're over 1,000. I would like to get at least 2,000 tonight. You're looking at my bald head shining in the light probably right there. All right. Woo! Who else? What's up there? Plates and Cats. What's up? What's up, GT Blader, if you're still there again? Mm-hmm. All right. Do you, what, are you focusing on melee, by the way? So do you know, like, Chris and Heather, neither of them wear gambesons. I bet you that beige, brig was worn without a gambeson underneath. And I wear a gambeson just for the historical look, because I do a lot of like SCA stuff and like kind of like, not like reenactment in general. I'm not like employed to like reenactor, nothing like that. But like I do a lot of there it is, the water. But I got a brig because I got a gambeson just for the look. But my gambeson I got super thin. It's actually almost it's as thin as a sweatshirt. It's like heavy duty. Like, it looks historical, you know. I got made by Quilted Armory. Quilted Armor. I don't know how these things are getting dented. These are like my favorite water balls. Since I've been doing this live broadcast, we're getting destroyed. I guess it's for me just setting it on the ground. I mean, I just barely threw it on the ground. It dents. Cheap. But anyway. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have a gambeson for that, like a thick, yeah, depending how thick you're comfortable with. My melee gambeson is really thick. My dueling gambeson is probably thinner than this glove. But it's so I have super mobility and I don't overheat so much. Like my dueling gambeson is almost like it's like a sweatshirt, but it looks like, you know, it's made to spec for being historically accurate. I'm gonna just talk while we do a set here. So like the gambesons and stuff. Actually, I better not use this mace. This dummy is actually starting to show some signs of damage. What's up? What's up, Looker? What's up, Dave? What's up, Bob? My thoughts for melee. I love a thick gambeson. I just fought a polearm tournament Saturday, and I'm so glad I had a thick gambeson because, man, I was taking some hits. And besides that, I have like a plastic like motorcycle back protector. I also have well, I don't always wear it, but I have like a padded kind of chest thing because it adds some padding in here. And I was taking some shots and I didn't feel a single thing. I felt it, you know what I mean? I felt the impact, but with that thick gambeson and that heavy armor, that's probably 20. I almost feel invincible. With my black and yellow armor and I have that back protector on, like there's times, there was someone coming up, I was up against the rail, right? Up against the list. Make sure I missed something with chat. Looks like it could have. What's up there, bearded operator in the house? Oh, everybody. And if you want to follow another TikToker, it's really cool right there. Bearded operator 2.0. Moss, what's up again? And what's up there, Apple Juice and Mike? All right, I think we're at 30. So with my heavy armor, right? We're fighting. Wow, is that bright? That's better. So we're fighting at this event in so it was in the middle of PA, and so this dude had this two-handed axe. One of those two-handed axes with the really big heads, you know, very intimidating, right? And woo, how's it going, B? Yes, Moss was saying, how's it going? Yeah, I was just gonna tell B about my freaking experience with like really nice heavy armor. So I'm up against the rail, up against on the list. My teammate is beside me. I don't know why this is so bright. Can I focus on me like that? Alright. I'm up against the rail. If I do this, it seems to like tune it. Whatever. I'm up against the list. The guy with the axe is like where you all are in chat looking here. And my teammate is beside me. And then there's someone on the other team on the other side of him. I'm sort of watching his back. I'm leaning against the rail. They're just kind of grappling, and I'm deciding, should I help them or not? Well, here comes this guy who's standing about where you are right there with this big two-handed axe. I'm like, oh, great. So he takes a shot at me. I kind of was like, you know, whatever. Takes another one. I had just like I had my melee falchion. The third one actually caught me in a gap. Really sucked, right? So I'm thinking, okay. Meanwhile, these two have been going at it for another like 10 seconds. I'm like, I need to help them. And I was like, I trust my armor. So I was looking at the guy with the axe, and I was like thinking to my head, oh. So I like just turned my back to him. I went over, and I got on the other side, and we wrestled this dude to the ground. And I could feel that guy behind me going, like right in the middle of my brig in the back. And I love my brig because it's so heavy duty. My melee armor weighs 100 pounds. And I was just taking shots, and I just remember feeling it. Almost felt like someone going like this. Thick gambeson, really heavy duty steel armor, and a back protector. Dude, I like have so much confidence in it. Now I have gaps, and people can hit me in the gaps. I actually got knocked out from someone hitting me in the gap I have up top, which sucked. It didn't knock me out. It like actually made my whole body go numb. But, you know, for the most part, I can take a shot, and I have confidence in it. All right, let's see. So left off on 30. What's up there, Mr. Righteous? Supa, Stevie, what's up? Mr. Righteous, thanks for becoming a gifter. We're at, whoa, over 4,000 likes. That's nuts and insane. I praise everybody, praise the sun, everybody who's been gifting. All right, we left off at 30. We're over 1,000 hits. Let me finish this setup. We're gonna start getting some reps in here, though. We had a little bit of halftime there. Now I'm actually getting cold, being with kind of freezing here with all this sweat that I've built up in my clothes. And B, if you're still there, Sander both actually came by last night. So if you're still here, B, maybe they might come by. Oh, wow. All right. What's up, Briar? Both Sanders happened to pop in here yesterday. So B, if you're there, you might see him. I don't know about today. They might be working or something. What's up, Briar? And what's up there, Mark Thorpe? And the world is yours. It is yours. It's all of yours out there. I guess you can make it what you... Well, I mean, sometimes you get dealt a bad hand, but you can make it what you put into it, I guess. And I'm putting way too much into it right now. This year is going to be insane. If you're just tuning in, 1 million hits. The neighbors are over there getting trashed on the porch. I'm trying to fix this light so it's... The camera's having some difficulty here tonight, everybody. Like, it's so bright. Why is it changed from here to there? I don't know. Let me change the intensity. Hang on. Is there an intensity? Does it matter? Let's see. Hang on. Worse. Is this worse? That's way worse. Alright. We'll just go back to the... It could get dark for a second here. Alright, we're going back to the original. Well, whatever. It is what it is. It looks worse than last night. Last night the lighting was awesome. Alright, so we got another couple sets here to do. We're at, if I do one more set, we're going to be at, I'll get a total. Let's do another set here. And that'll finish it off for exactly 1,000 out of the 100 category. I have a set of 272 on there, 35. We'll add it all up. Let's get. This is just kind of another quick kind of compact movement set. There's a stupid mosquito. That second hit might have got it. I chopped a lightning bug in half and I feel so bad about it, but that's one of my videos on here. First try, it was blinking. I didn't even mean to. It was just a reaction with my greatsword, and I swung at it and I cut the lightning bug in half or something. I felt so bad. But, you know, I posted it. Poor little guy. Alright. Do you all even know the lightning bug is out there? A firefly? When I hit this, like just water being flung at me or something. Switch hands. I feel so weird doing that left-handed sometimes. You'd think for all the times I swung left-handed that I'd actually like be okay. Let me check, what's the viewer average? What are we sitting at? Are we over 10? We're at 10. Oh, woo! The 10 that are hanging out. Much appreciated. Let's get this these two sets on here. I said I'd get a current total. Let's see where we're at. We're gonna grab that saber. Then we'll do some longsword, I guess. All right, so we're at 1,000, 1,200. Oh no, that's 1,300. All right, 1,307, 1,327. 1,427. Boy, I feel like we're actually not doing a whole lot. Alright. What time did I start? Has it been an hour? It's been an hour. Well, that's because I chat a lot. Oh, shoot. Alright. I missed it. I gotta see what that message was. Alright. Here we go. And Mike Wood. And, oh, thank you. If you're being serious, I appreciate it. Thanks. I feel like we're way behind, but anyway, whatever. I did all those crazy sets. Anyway, I talk a lot. All right, buddy. That's my daughter. She's texted me to take her somewhere. Let me just peek on that. All right. Alexis, what's up? Hey. How's things going? This is what I do at night. This is the night shift at home. Ha! I'll give it a second since you tuned in. Just in case you're hanging out for a second. But I'll get back to that text message in a moment. Alright, let's do a set. For my my new live streaming career. This is what I do now instead of real work. Where are those gloves at? Well, it's been a good couple nights though. We've had like actually getting some donations and stuff, you know, like it's been a good. Got some donations today. Who knows? Maybe after a year, maybe I can quit my night job and we'll just do sword fighting. Actually, I don't know what to do. After we hit the 1,000,000 hits, what should I do, everybody? Maybe we'll just have regular pell practice every 3 or 4 days. All right. No, we just did that. Let's do this longsword set. Then I'm going to answer that text message. All right. This is my, anyone else tune in? What's up, Eric Fit? What's up, Dad? What's up, Dad? What's up, Clayton? That's the square that Michael was talking about earlier. The four squares, I believe, is what he's talking about. I don't normally do these. Because this just leaves you so wide open. And in this sport, when you're fighting, it's not a sport of first hit. If it was the first hit, I'd do plenty of these. That was a connect. But in Boo Hurt, it's just a whacking game. So there's no point in doing all the fancy HEMA stuff. Alright, that's my set. Oh, some huge bug just flew out of here. That was my set of 120. So we're going to add another to the 120 category. I'm going to text my daughter back. She's asking me about taking her somewhere tomorrow. Let me just mark that set down. Everybody, you're going to see a blank screen here for a moment. No worries if you tune out because you don't want to sit through a blank screen, but it should just take me like, thanks for the reacts. It should just take me a second. All right, then we'll be back at it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. We're back. We're back. All right, sorry about that. I dropped the charger on the ground, and that means I have to really make sure we wipe it off because otherwise it'll say, oh, there's moisture detected in your charger. And then it'll give me some issue, and then it won't charge. All right, here we go. Because, yeah, whatever. These phones are really smart. They'd be like, oh, there's some moisture in your charger. But the only problem is I don't really have anything that's dry anymore. I'm actually totally soaked. We'll hold this in front of that bright light. I'm gonna drink some water. What's up there, Steph? I'm making sure my charger's not wet. Commish! Whoa, Commish in the house. How's it going? I'm gonna show everybody the totals here for Commish. Good, it's charging, no issues. The night shift. And anybody just tune in. It should be the same schedule tomorrow. I'll be streaming in the daytime and at night, just like today, because I have nothing else to do. I'm telling you, like I was telling the story earlier, you know, meet a girl on a dating app. She's like, what TV shows you like? I was like, I don't like any. I don't watch anything. Well, why don't you watch anything? Well, I don't, like, because this is what I do. All right. So we did 2,207 this morning. The total before today was 24,000. So we did 2 sets of 120, 1,000 hits total out of the hundreds category. A set of 270. That was when I had the donations. I did all the dances. If you missed it, you really missed something special there. I tell you what. But I got a bunch of donations, and that was the way I paid it off with dancing and in between sets. And 37. So we're at 1,000. Let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're over 1,500 hits for the day, for the night. And that means for the whole day, we're at 27. We're at 3,700 at least for the whole day, which isn't bad. That puts me above, and I want to get these extra hits in. So these days like this, where I'm streaming twice, it's so I earn myself a day off. And I even fought on Saturday. What's up, Alan? Let me get some gloves on. We'll do a set while we're talking. Let me drink some of this water though. I did a whole polearm tournament Saturday. My arms weren't even tired. Thanks for the reacts. Like I did a set of 300 earlier. Yeah, one of the first sets I did, I got a donation, a decent donation, so I did a set of 300. And you know, because he's like, don't forget to take a breather. I was like, I'm actually all right. I got done. I was just like this. I'm so conditioned right now. It's crazy. But like I was saying, you throw the armor on and suddenly it's a whole other story. You feel like you haven't trained a day in your life. At least I do. You know, and I go run. I do ladders, jump rope, other stuff, cardio. So it's not like I just do this. But yeah, you know, you put the armor on, all of a sudden you're like, ah, okay, great. I feel like I haven't trained a day in my life cardio-wise. All right, so here we go. Mark Baker, what's up? And Michael is back. What's up? Or giving the like. Kamish, I don't even know if you're here, but anybody else looking for another good Boohurt? Dude, it's Kamish Boohurt Chronicles. You probably just start typing Kamish Boohurt and you'll find him. Another good content creator. He's got actually like a whole story. It's nice. You should check it out, everybody. Let's get some squats in. So back in the day, the rule sets permitted half swording. I used to half sword. I was the half sword master back when all this crap started. Well, not when it started, but like 6 years ago. I believe that was 120. Bumping shoulders walking by. Ugh. Whoa, you got a problem? I apologize for light. I don't know why it just keeps going in and out. I don't believe we had that issue yesterday. Mark one down in the 120 category. So back in the day, they used to allow half swording. Oh, all right. Yes. 80% chance we're going to be on again just like this tomorrow night. Michael, and thanks for... Seriously, this heart next to totals is for you today. Thanks. Thank you for those donations. That is some crazy sets there. That set with the dances. That's nuts. Those sets of 120 just help in the end, like, because then it's like you do 5 of them and it's like, ooh, like I actually have a whole other set I did of 100. But yeah, when half sorting was legal, it was great. Gabrielle, what up again? What's up, Canyon? What's up, Doug? Sorry, I couldn't read the name fast enough. Back in the so when this started years ago, you were allowed to half sword, and one of my favorite things to do in Boohurt was, so you're not allowed to aim with a point, right? At all. Like you can actually get a card for you can actually get carded for this. So basically that's another reason, like a lot of my guards, I don't bother with guards in this when I'm doing longsword, like half of them, because the good guards you're not even allowed to do. Like you have to hold it up a little bit. You can't lead with your point straight out. So anyway, since you're not allowed to do that, I would half sword and I usually hold it like this. And I would wait and I would just fish for these people. So whenever someone comes up, and as soon as they swing or do it, I would take the hit, and as soon as their arms like got below here, I would be holding on really strong here, and I would just hook it, and I would get down, like right in here. It didn't even matter if it's like under cross guard, as long as you're over top of them, and then they just get close, and I just. So with the dummy, right? They swing. I just force my sword over here so hard, and I'd step in, and I'd just be like, boom, boom, and as soon as they step back, and I got enough room here, it was like this, like these cross checks to the face, like relentless. I actually used to make people quit because of that. Not quit the sport, but quit the round. I have 2 videos back in the day where I made someone quit because I half-sworded him in the face so hard. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days when you used to be able to do half-swording in this sport. And the other thing, too, like, the competition level is so much higher. The first guy that I made quit by half-swording was just, he was like probably 50 years old. He wasn't in very good shape anyway. Oh, man. What's up, Jorge? And anyone else tune in? Jorge, what's up? All right, here we go. Another set of 120. Kind of a chill set. I'm trying to get the light to focus on me. I think what it is my porch light keeps going on and off, and it's compensating or overcompensating. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. Maybe that spotlight should be back a little farther. We'll move it after this set. All right, set of 120. And this is just a chill set. We're over 3,000 hits for the day, you know, like, and I'm still out here doing sets. If you've been here a few times, you know some of the sets I do are pretty intense. I do a lot of combos. I do some things working on muscle memory, things like that. Like a chill set like this once in a while, just to get a set of 120 is gonna be fine, and that should be about 70. Maybe we can walk around a little bit. Half sword. That was so much fun. The rule sets back in the day were so much more fun than they are now. But actually the rule set I do now that I prefer is Booherd International. It's the most tame out of any kind of duels that you can do in this sport. The Booherd International rules are it's probably the most safest, tame dueling rules that are out there. No punching, no kicking. That's why, like, my stance in longsword is actually just I square up a lot of times. It's left foot forward to keep my head back. And if I'm just teeing off on somebody, I'm usually standing square. I'm going side to side. Where if you do that and someone kicked you, you'd fall on your ass. But since I don't have to worry about getting kicked in Booherd International, I literally stand there like this, and I get a little bit of hip motion. But in general, like I'm flat-footed, I'm facing them. Oh man, what's up, CMD Meyer? What's up there, Miss Takora? Let's mark this set down before we forget. We're gonna do another set of that just real quick. That'll finish off the 120 category for tonight. Da, da, da. I wish I had a digital scoreboard. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm just going to do this set right now. Whoops. There goes the marker. Oops. Just another kind of chill set here. And if you notice, this is actually a different movement. If I missed, my sword ends up right here. I'm in a guard. See what I mean? It's a little different than this, where if you miss, whoa. Actually, those one-handed shots are a little slow right now. But don't forget, we're over 3,000 hits for today. All right, I think I need to do like 20 here, and I'll be at least 120. Yeah, all right. That's the 120 category completed. I got 5. We may revisit it later, but at least for right now, there we go. I like the 120 category because that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 6 sets of 100. Let's see, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 19. One more set, we're going to be at 2,000. And that will put us at 4,214 hits for today. 4,000 hits in a day, that's nuts. And I feel fine. Like, so if you ever catch me looking, so the main streets over there, there's an alley back here. Sometimes, like, I think people go and smoke weed and stuff up there, which I don't care about. But sometimes I'll see a lighter or something, like almost like somebody's lighting something up. And it's not just lighting a cigarette. I mean, they're like doing something up there. Last night, hey everybody, last night people were breaking glass in the alley while we're live on stream. Boo! What's up? Boo the Hurt's in the house. Man, the last couple nights, we've been getting all the Boo Hurt fighters up in here. I appreciate everybody who just tuned in. Just even if you just come by and like peek in for a second. We are over 4,000 hits for today. Oh my god. We're gonna keep going. I said we'd stream till at least midnight. We got a whole half hour to keep doing hits. So my phone battery just slowly dies. This charger does not keep up. We got enough in there to last till midnight. So let's get a couple speedy sets in here. I had a set of 300 earlier. I had a set of 270. The 270, so I got this great donation. And to pay off the donation, what I thought was I did like nine sets of 30, and I'd do a dance afterwards. And the last dance said, I won't show you the last dance, so I'll have to get another donation to show that one again. What's up there, Terry? What's up there? And Boo the Hurt. Anybody in chat? Boo, B-O-O, the Hurt. Another fighter to look up for y'all out there. All right. The sword fell on the wet ground. It rained. That's all right. This thing, as long as it doesn't start rusting in like an hour, which I hope it wouldn't. Let's set that up there. It'll get a nice polishing after this. All right, here we go.